I'm so sorry about this. I got somebody else to handle the props for this video. Just give me 1 sec.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello?
Hey, Twisty.
Oh, you're right, Nando. What do you want, mate?
I'm just filming the God of War Ragnarok skit as we speak. Speaking of which, remember when I asked you to get me Thor's hammer?
Yeah? How's that working out for you?
Yeah, not so great if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Really? What? Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, I did ask you for Thor's hammer and you kind of got me Stormbreaker.
Yeah? So, what's the problem? Am I missing something?
Well, firstly, Twisty, this is an axe.
Well, it's a warhammer if you want to get technical.
Axe.
Listen, mate, I think I know an axe when I see one. Are you holding it with the blade facing you?
Yeah?
Alright then, turn it around. See? Hammer.
Twisty, this is besides the point. I'm not doing the MCU version of Thor. I'm doing the game version. I needed Mjolnir.
Well, why didn't you say that? I'm looking at the email right now. It says Thor's weapon.
Why would you... Look, okay, I don't know how to spell it. Hey, collectibros, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Shinobi Nando, and... Oh. The beard? No, I had to shave that off. That was way too itchy. But speaking of beards, let's give a big thank you to Twisty Shape, who was kind enough to guest star in the opening skit. Thank you so much for doing that, dude. You can check out all his links in the description down below, where he plays games over on Twitch and his YouTube channel, and he's probably going to be playing God of War Ragnarok, let's be honest. I mean, if you couldn't tell, he's a mega fan, you know, with the beard and the axe and everything. And I guess it goes without saying, if you couldn't tell by that little tidbit there, or the opening skit, the thumbnail, the title. Today I'm unboxing the God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition. Now, as you can tell, this is ridiculously big, so we're gonna have to do one of our sit-down unboxings. Still be doing my in-depth close-ups and b-roll of the collectibles and all the items, so please stick around. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's open this up. That was an ordeal within itself. I don't know what it is, but these big collector's editions are always like vacuum sealed or something inside. So hard to get open. But here it is. It's absolutely huge. This is the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine. Now, not only is it not the box for the collector's edition, it's a part of the collectible itself. It actually is a display piece, as you can see here. And I'll give you guys a better look at it now. All right, let's get the top off and get inside this. Now, this is, again, you can tell, see what I mean? It's like all the air gets trapped. Got that finally off the top. Now, because it's so large, I will show you the top of it. As you can see here, we have the Vanir figurines, the carvings, the steel book that the game comes with, and the dwarven dice. Speaking of which, that'll be the first thing we open up. So, okay, so first thing to note is that the bag itself, while I'm not quite sure what material it is, it does seem to be quite high quality. It's a nice bag. And then we have the dice themselves. From what I can tell, they're designed to look like they're carved out of wood. And yeah, so you have all different shapes and sizes of dice with all different sides on them. They do feel like resin or plastic. 20-sided dice there, so I guess you could play like Dungeons and Dragons or board games with these as well, so that's pretty cool. It's a usable collectible. Rattling away on there. Next, we're going to get out the Vanir figurines or wood-carved figurines. We've got the two there. Now, in the original God of War Collector's Edition, we did get the dwarves as the wooden figurines. We now have the Vanir, which are part of the matching set, completes the set. So let's open these up and take a look. I'll just put Kratos and Atreus down. So that is the first one we have there. I'm not sure which character that's meant to be honest. Is it Freya? Second character here, we'll get out of the bag. You can see there, the detail on these are really, really good. Again, I don't know if they're actually wood or resin again, just carved to look like wood. She has the God of War symbol on the bottom of her there as well. And here's just like a quick comparison to the size different. Obviously these are smaller. These are the Dwarven brothers that, you know, upgrade your Leviathan axe in game. Next up we have the Steelbook. Now I've taken the liberty of removing the cellophane because I always have trouble with that. But here you go. Now I do want to remind everyone that with the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition, we don't actually get the game discs. We just get a digital code. I kind of get why Sony did this because some people only have the discless PS5. But here we go, we have Atreus represented by the wolf and Kratos represented by the bear. Inside, you have the digital codes, don't bother, I've already used them. You have the Risen Snow armor, and then you have the game with the Darkdale armor set, the Dark Horse digital mini art book, the official God of War Ragnarok digital soundtrack, and the PlayStation 4 theme, which, you know, kind of sucks in a way because obviously most of us are going to get this on PS5, and if you do upgrade, PS5s don't have themes. Now I'll give you guys a better look at the actual artwork on it. You can see the Norse runes on the back as well. If somebody wants to translate that and let me know what it means in the comments, that'd be great. And also the inside where it's not reflecting my key light. But you can see it there that it does have space for discs in case you did want to get a copy physically to complete your collection. Here we run into another problem with the Collector's Edition, because as you can see here in the Knowledge Keeper Shrine, we open it up, and hopefully you guys can see, and I'm not muffling my mic, but there is a false door there that you have to open up in order to get to Mjölnir. So I'm going to go on downstairs and unbox that for you guys, and then I'll come up and review Mjölnir for you. So there you have it, that's Mjölnir. This is such a cool replica, guys. This is amazing. The detail on it is insane on the hammer and everything like that. Now it is like solid. I believe again it's resin. Now this is the Norse mythology version of Mjölnir. This isn't the MCU version, as I made the joke in the opening skit. But this thing, it actually has some weight to it. Now it's not like impossibly heavy like the version that Thor has in game and in the mythology, but still this got, you know, for a replica, this has some weight to it. I mean, it will balance. It's gonna balance, like, there you go. It's also insanely detailed, guys, like everything to the handle, which has leather straps on it, to the ruins and the markings on top of it, and you can even see like cracks and dents on the hammer where Thor's probably used it to kill the frost giants. Out of the two, I have to say that I prefer Mjölnir. Like, don't get me wrong, I love statues. I have loads of statues behind me that you guys can see, but I will always be, first and foremost, a replica guy. My favorite collectibles and collector's editions are in-game replicas. As you know, there is a larger edition to this. There is the Jotnar Edition. While I didn't get it, I actually reached out to a friend and fellow collector and content creator, Bokeh Master, who was kind enough to lend us some footage of his collector's edition. I mean, Jotnar Edition, Jotnar. It's just hard to say. Anyways, Bokeh take it away.
Welcome in all collector bros. As you can see, I have the Jotnar Edition, and I'm going to show you what's different in this edition.
The first item in this is the map, which I feel personally that should be included in all the collector's edition. It has pictures of all the realms that we'll be visiting in this game. The material doesn't have any kind of chemical smell, which I really like. Yeah, the quality, I would say it's good. Not bad actually. Next is the soundtrack. The official soundtrack comes in the mini LP disc. I don't have a vinyl player, so I cannot play it. But yeah, I like the artwork in the front. The yellow and green, I would say it's green, looks very nice. One of my most favorite things in collector editions are the pins. These pins are fabulous, very well detailed, and they have a very heavy feeling to them. As you can see, I tried to get as close as possible with my camera. The left one here is for Kratos, in the middle is Atreus, and on the right one is Faye. So we have the bear, we have the fox, and we have the owl. Then we have the different dice set. The packet it comes in, it's already dirty. And yeah, there's nothing much to say. The dices are of different color. They're made out of wood as well. They are like silver with blue ink patterns on it. Not something too heavy. And the feeling is, I would say, quite as normal as every other dice. Here's another pouch. This one comes with the ring. The pouch, this one, okay, looks a bit dirty in the back now, I see it. And inside is the ring. The ring has no inscription on the outside. I thought it will have some inscription, but it's just a bit battered. Maybe that's what they were going for. And inside there is a nice red line with an upward pyramid symbol in it.
So that's it. That's what the different items are here in the Jotnar Edition. Thank you Shinobi Nando for asking me to collaborate on this piece. Long time viewer here. And I hope everyone will enjoy this game as much as I will on my Twitch stream. Bokeh out.
So there you go. In addition to what we get here, you get the Dragnir ring, you get the pins. I'm not such a big pin guy, but to be honest, you know, it kind of matches the steelbook with the whole wolf and bear motif, so I thought that was pretty cool. You get the fabric maps. I'm not the biggest on maps. I clearly don't display any of mine, and I have loads from various different collector's editions, including this one. Also, the dice were different. As you could see, it was more like metallic-y, while ours were, in the collector's edition anyways, were kind of designed to look like they were carved out of wood by the dwarves. And of course, you get the vinyl soundtrack. But there you go. And once again, thank you so much, Bokeh. Please check him out in the links in the description. Again, check out their Twitch channel, where they'll definitely be playing God of War, and I believe they might even be doing a giveaway, so definitely a reason to check him out. So there you guys have it. That is the collector's edition for God of War Ragnarok, and the extras from the Jotnar edition. Now, I know this is an expensive edition, especially the Jotnar one, but I feel like this was, now that I have it in my hand anyways, money well spent if you're a huge fan of the God of War franchise, if you're a collector yourself and you want something really cool and unique. I mean, you basically get the digital deluxe version of the game, so if you factor that pricing, I mean, I say it's worth it. Like the Stormbreaker I used at the beginning of the skit was probably more expensive than the entire collector's edition here. So especially if you take into consideration or compare it to other kind of replica, full-size replicas you can get from like the Marvel movies, then yeah, this was actually a lot better. I was skeptical, I really was skeptical at first, but seeing it and having it in my hands, yeah. But that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite part of the collector's edition is. I mean, if you don't say Mjölnir, you're wrong, but I'll hear you out anyways. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, especially if you enjoyed the skit with Twisty Shape. While you're commenting or liking, don't forget to subscribe, as I'm going to upload more videos like this, more what's in the boxes where I break down the collector's editions for you in advance and give you my opinion, more reviews, more skits. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.